Small Talk. Hey y'all, what's up? We're here with another episode of Small Talk, where we have two queens, two perspectives, or one topic. Asia, what we getting into today?
Britt, today we're really just gonna go over all the tea, everything that's been going on over the past month and some change now. But first of all, before we get started, it is Black History Month.
It is.
I just want to take a moment to say, we're two Black queens,
yes.
two Black perspectives, and we're just blessing y'all as we always do every week. But
Yes.
and we're Black every day of the week. But this month we blackity black.
Blackity black.
That's right. I just had to put that in there real quick. And I've been seeing a lot of, okay, Britt, you know this, some of y'all that are listening in, I know this, I'm not really a social media kind of person, right? But one thing that has been exploding that I couldn't escape is this Bust It challenge, Britt.
Okay, yeah. It's a no for me.
It's a no. Okay.
Only because I know that I don't have the knees for it. And like, if I go down, I'm going down.
I'm not coming back up.
Let me back up, sis. I can't. Shout out to the females that have done it. I've seen some where these girls look really good.
Yes.
Some of them are very tasteful, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, you twerking and you doing all. Some really look nice, and it was very tasteful. But some of y'all, I'm just like, ma'am, I should have hung it up, because that's
cut it out.
That's not it. Like,
No, that's so true. What I love though is how now it's being called like the Megan knees, because like Megan Thee Stallion, like it's crazy too. I was watching some YouTuber, and she was talking about how like a lot of people think when they see the video, it's like, okay, you think they just go down once and that's it, that's all we see. And she's like, no, we have to rehearse that. She's like, it's a whole workout. She's like, my thighs burn and my knees ache. And I was like, I never even thought about that. Like how much work you really gotta gotta rehearse that thing.
Yeah, you gotta be in shape. And she really set the bar. She really set the bar. I mean, I understand she's on the younger side, but even still, like when I was her age in the world, my knees still, reaching
never like that.
Like they still were on the little, side. But yeah, workouts and stuff that go into it. Like even Beyonce, when she was doing that whole homecoming thing that she did, which was bomb. I watched that thing 1,000 times.
But she went vegan.
Strict diet, yeah, like
everything.
Because they got to be in shape for all that dancing and bopping and all that other. And here we are doing a 30-second.
All that juking and jiving.
Exactly.
No, but it's true though. I have seen like some people, it's really tasteful. I've seen others where like their man or their partner is like, no, like y'all thought. I've seen some too that when folks drop, it turns into the Kurt Franklin song. It turns like a whole gospel song, and it's like, ooh, you thought. But one person that has been getting like mixed like backlash on it, but also a lot of support is Chloe. From Chloe and Halle.
Yep.
And like, I'm not gonna lie, okay? When I first saw it, I was like, oh snap, okay, sis, like, wow.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that at all. Can't say that I was mad at it though, to be honest, because I didn't think that it was like sloppy or anything like that. But I saw a video of her, I guess, responding to, because she was getting a lot of backlash about it. Like people were like slut shaming her and like saying all types of stuff. Because I didn't know, but she's had, I guess, like a lot of videos of her like dancing and being more sexy and stuff like that. And man, little sis was on there crying and everything, and I was like, dang. But and I think a lot of people forget this, but like celebrities, like they're people too, like they're humans too. So for her, she was like, I mean, I did this challenge, and like for her, it was like, it's all about confidence. Like, that's just what she has. That's just who she is as a person, right? Or a part of her. And like, she was just trying to let her fans in and her supporters into that side of her. Right. And so seeing that, then I do think about like, when you think about folks that are like, okay, like body positivity, and yes, doing the busted challenge, and even what's the other one? The silhouette challenge.
The silhouette, yeah.
Yeah, that one's cool too. But it's like, okay, is there such thing, right? Do you think there's such thing as like, okay, body positivity, I get it, yes, yes, yes. And like, okay, like you're really just like attention seeking at this point.
So those are two different challenges for me. For Chloe, before I jump into the silhouette challenge, for Chloe, for me, I love her. I love everything about her. I loved her busted challenge. I thought it was tasteful.
Yeah.
She did like almost like a silhouette type dance thing in her room. It wasn't the challenge, but it was like a little dance she did, and then she was burning sage, and she was in a shirt, and like she's just living free. I feel like we've all been there, you know.
Right.
And I was actually talking to somebody the other day about how much the prettiest women go through so much self-image and so much like just that negativity or the lack of confidence or the self-esteem because there's standards that are set. This is for like regular women that are like regular. So imagine like a celebrity in the limelight. She's beautiful. She always feels like she has to keep up or whatever the case may be, when really she doesn't, because she's gorgeous. Yep. But it just goes to show that everybody has their own little insecurities. Everybody has their own little things about them. And then for her, expressing that was the way in which that she showed that she overcame, you know, like struggling with self-esteem and lack of confidence and stuff. So the people that are sitting here like she's doing too much and she's whatever, no, you're doing too much, because I don't care about your opinion. She's still getting a check and she looks good. So don't care. Your opinion does not matter. I hate it so much, because if you don't have anything positive to say, like I feel like celebrities especially get bullied so much online to the point that they have to make a choice to keep their fan base, to keep money, to keep the popularity contest going, whatever. But I don't know, social media, that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, silhouette challenge is not for me. Another one that's not for me. Women need to be careful with that. I also saw something where like the men are taking the red light off of the silhouette challenge and seeing the woman bare naked, like in color, because you can do that. That's all they have is a red light on there. Yeah. And they're using women's videos or something like that. There's this thing that was going around, like a message to warn women. And I thought to myself, like, well, yeah, because there's a lot of people out here that's crazy on these computers. But another thing, you just like, when I saw it, I'm just like, oh, that's for bae. You know, like I do something like, or Tiffany Haddish was real cute with it. Like, now, okay, she had her dude in the silhouette with her. Like, y'all want to see me? Y'all gonna see me all the way.
That's with my man.
Exactly. So I thought that was really, really cute. But some of it is like, oh, okay, but most of it, there's women that are really in bra and panty, and they're really doing the most, and you can tell that. That's where it becomes a little bit like, okay, sis, you didn't, not for 30 seconds, like.
And that's, I guess, even for me, it's always that interesting line of like, because like to Chloe's point, right? Like I can see how like there are some women that are doing the silhouette challenge that for them it's more of like, okay, like I'm feeling confident, right? Like because actually I've seen more full figured women do it. And so, and I don't even know if that's how it, like, you know, that's how it started and stuff like that. But so I'm like, man, like I see like folks like doing that and be like, all right, y'all, like I did it, you know, like I was able to like just do it, whatever it is, what it is, right? And so for me, it's one of those like, yes, I love that. But and my problem with social media in general sometimes is like, and not for those folks that are doing it for that reason, right? But sometimes just like I feel that, but like, do you have to post that? Like, do you have to post everything?
Everything. It's so annoying. And it's so like, it's social media in itself with all these challenges, not just the two we named.
No, exactly. Yeah.
All these little challenges. Some of them are fun. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them I participated in.
Yeah.
But like the validation that people look for from social media is just kind of like, what are you doing? You don't need these quotes that say like social media is not real life is so true because people live through Instagram and Facebook. And I'm just like, but how are you in real life? And they, there was a lot of controversy about like people, like men talking about, oh, you want us to respect you women, but y'all out here doing the busted challenge, y'all out here doing the silhouette challenge or whatever. You're degrading yourself and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, okay, well, there's some women that do the most and they know who they are, but there's some that are just doing it for fun. And I just feel like as women, if I'm in a bathing suit, a bikini, and I decided to post it on social media, if I'm single, I'm gonna respect.
Yes.
And then like if I'm in, I don't know, like a robe with bra and panty on, and I post it, I just feel like sometimes you don't have to show it all. And my mom always told me like, leave something to the imagination.
Yes.
Some things are left for you or for your significant other, whatever you're doing. But other times it's just like, if I'm innocently on a beach in a bikini, why is it that it's like, oh, there she is screaming for attention again, or whatever the case? No, I went swimming. This is what I wore, and I liked it, so this is what I'm gonna post.
Yeah, and I wanted to do it for myself, not for y'all. And I think that was such a good point that you made about like the validation piece, because I think that's my like, I don't know, challenge with all of these challenges and things like that. It's like, okay, are you doing it for you? Or are you doing it because you need those many likes, right? Or you need somebody to like, root you on in a certain kind of way to make you feel differently or better about yourself. That's like, at that point, you got to do some hard work.
Yeah.
Because that's only temporary if that's what you're really looking for. You know what I'm saying? But
social.
And that's
you gonna have to have a pod on social media,
right? I'm like,
that's one in itself. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Totally.
That's a whole other thing. But I will say this, and I'm gonna just drop my little 2 cents on this one. So this goes from when we talk about just women empowerment, right? And just being confident in ourselves and all these challenges and stuff like that. I'm gonna tell you one queen that took over the internet for a little bit, and that was Mama Michelle Obama at the inauguration.
Yes.
With that monochromatic look. I was like, serving all types of confidence, serving all types of, oh, you wish you could, serving all types of Bush, stop trying to hold my hand and blow kisses while my husband is here. Took over the whole, and that belt, it's crazy how it's like the details. So such a queen.
So simple, but so classy. Like everything, girl, from the hair flip. I'm like, sis said, you know what? It's going to be windy. We're going to be COVID is out. Y'all about to get the hair flip. Like the bang, it's coming out tonight. Sis slept in the rollers and was like,
yes, she did. Yes, she did.
She looks so bomb, and she does it effortlessly. And like, I promise you, even Barack, like I know him, right? Barack. Even President Barack Obama, they're just so like, I cried when I saw them walk out, because I'm like, man, they're just so, it's something about them, just their vibe, just their aura, just their like, even not even looking at like the presidential status, but their relationship, like to see Black love penetrating through my TV. And the way in which he like uplifts her, and she always uplifts him, and how they raise their daughters, like it's just so refreshing to see, and then you see freaking 45 out here with, sis was like, you're done going to the car, like she never held his hand. She never stood next to him. She never had nothing to say. So as a first lady, and I'm trying to compare, I'm like, Michelle, Melania, their outfits weren't even the same. So
right.
when Sis came out with that maroon, burgundy, whatever color shade of red it was, she looked so fire. She looked so dope from head to toe. Her husband was right by her side, looking so
Yes.
fire, looking so dope. And they just did that. So I highly appreciate that. That look will never die. I think that's a lot of Halloween costumes for 2021.
When I tell you, I kid you not, I was like, you know what? I need to do a little monochromatic moment this week. I know a couple people did too. Yeah. Just because, like you're saying, it was just so classy and effortless. And it's even like we're talking about like all these challenges and stuff like that. It was like it just spoke volumes. It was just such a statement. And she just came out like, I'm here. Hey. I'm here. And I think even to your point, that's another thing, like whether folks like agreed with Obama, like when he was president, right, or not,
right,
he still changed history, right? And like just the dynamic between him and Michelle is just phenomenal, right? Like, so it was one of those things for me, like to your point too, it surpassed just like a political office. It's like, no, like this is something for like our kids, right? To be like, yo, that, yes, that was the Black love for real. And that was just so amazing. I always love seeing them together, like you said. And it just gives me hope, right? Yeah. For Black love and all those things, especially because a lot of times we see as folks get like a higher status or whatever the case may be, their relationship takes a hit. Their relationship takes a hit, and we've seen that even with all that's going on with sister Wendy Williams.
Girl.
You see how I just had to slide her in, like,
girl, Wendy, hold on. First of all, let me rewind it back because we are in Black history. So shout out to, I don't want to leave her out, but Kamala Harris, my dog, is VP. So shout out to her, making history, Black history. I love it. We love to see it. So she looks super, super fly too, the day of. But Miss Wendy, sis, I don't know what to say about messy boots. Like, I understand that. So I understand that that's her profession, right? To be messy. That's what radio talk show, that's what she does. But there's a limit to stuff before you start making your own self look bad. And so, like, her just, first of all, throwing this little tidbit about freaking Method Man and sleeping with Method Man. And I'm just like, where did that, I guess I got to go back and watch the full interview because I only saw a clip, but I'm just like, the way in which you shared it and why, and so many people believe her. And I don't know if she's lying or not. None of us know if she really slept with him or not. But my question is why? Like, what does this do for you? In any way, this man is happily married. His wife has gone through some like terminal illness stuff that he got over. I'm not sure if it was cancer or not, but they went through that. They surpassed a lot of stuff. I'm sure he's cheated previously. Or if he hasn't, every relationship has their ups and downs.
Right.
Right. So like for you to keep doing that, I just feel like she came at Method Man for what? Like she comes at everybody else. That's why what she is with her for the same reasons. Cause she just runs her mouth, and I don't know, like I used to watch her show religiously with my mom in the morning just to like hear the tea. But she just overdid it to me. And I'm just like, nah, I'm not saying I don't like Wendy, but I'm just not a huge fan of her.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I've never been a fan of her. I remember like when I was younger, when she was on the radio, actually when Charlemagne was on the radio with her, like I remember like, you know, back then, and I always used to be like, why? I always felt like she was just doing a lot, like a lot. Yeah. And actually, to be honest, I didn't even like Charlemagne. He's just now growing on me in the past couple couple years, but he's the whole other, right? He's the whole other topic. But but for me, it was just one of those like, but then once again, I just understood that to be like her persona. Like that's how she makes her money. Like that's her personality, right? Like whether it is just at what we can see, right? So I just kind of accepted her for that. But to even hear, yes, the stuff she was sharing about Method Man, but even really thinking about like when she was talking about her ex-husband, and then her going on about like how she knew about this affair that he's had for over 15 years of their 25-year marriage or relationship, you know, in total. In my mind, I'm like, so she's like, I mean, I knew from the beginning. And she said it with such like pride, like, I knew he was doing this. And for me, it was just one of those like, I don't know. In the moment, I felt like pick a side as far as, are you going to be empowering women and like having folks, you know what I'm saying? Or are you just going to be like, you know what? I knew, and it was what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. That didn't sit well with me at all.
I feel like, I mean, not to talk about her addiction or anything, but in the new movie that she just dropped a couple days ago, I had an opportunity to watch the first half of it, and all the abortions. Not abortions. She had one abortion in there, baby, which was a shocker. And then she had a bunch of miscarriages.
Yeah.
They couldn't hold the baby. So all of that plays on your mental, right? And then you're a coke addict, so that's already deteriorating at your health. And then your husband's cheating on you. That has to take a toll on your health at some point.
Right.
And like all you do is feed off of negative energy to the point where like that energy becomes a part of who you are. So now I feel like she can't even disconnect from because it's embedded in her brain. It's like a spirit, like, you know, that's attached itself to her, and all she knows is negativity. So I don't know. Wendy has issues. I believe they're like more mental health related that she needs to. I don't know if she's in therapy or not, but if she is, she needs to keep going and stay.
Keep it up.
If she's not, she needs to find one. Yeah, she just did a lot. Wendy, God bless your heart, sis. I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah, I hear you on that. And you know what, Britt, you said something that I think is really important to just say in general, especially as Black History Month, you know what I'm saying? And Black mental health is such a, I'm gonna just say it. If you don't have a therapist, get you one.
Get one.
Get one. Your friend, your sister, your mama is not your therapist. They're tired too.
Right.
Right. They're tired too. They got stuff going on too.
Yeah.
And that's something that, you know, we talk about this a lot. But really just wanted to normalize those types of conversations about like just seeking outside help, especially because, and I know a lot of times we talk about like, man, some people like, either I'm good, I don't need anybody, or there's nobody out there that's going to understand. There's no Black therapist out there. Yes, there are.
Yep.
There are a lot of us.
Yep.
So just find you one. Do the research to really get the support you need.
Yep.
We're in a whole new year. And a lot of us have so much stuff to heal from last year.
Yeah.
We cannot go into this year and really be able to like move and do things that we need to do without fully healing from all this stuff and really processing all the stuff that, you know, that we went through previously. But and that's the biggest T. Get you some support.
Get you some support.
Get you some support, sis, bro.
It's the wave. If that's what y'all want to call it, it's the wave now. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Right.
There is no stigma attached to it. Seriously, do your homework. Really find you, and if you can't find you, then there's a problem. So you need to go and seek help. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I feel like Black community is very, I don't know, like not predominant in the Black community. So do that. Yeah. Do that for you. Absolutely. Black mental health matters.
Yes, it does. And Britt, the last thing I just want to touch on, speaking of like needing support, right, and getting help, one when you've been through some things, man, we took a hit as a Black community, as a community in general, because grandma, well, my television grandmother, Cicely Tyson, she transitioned on to being an ancestor. Man, that sucked.
That hit for me because, and I wrote this on my Facebook status the other day, that Cicely Tyson and Betty White are two that are not supposed to die. Like, they are freaking immortal, and they're just not. They're not supposed to die to me. She's done so much for the Black community, for every community, for television, in general. Just so she does things with such grace. Yeah, you know, and she was so wise, and just to watch her in some of these films, like The Help. I think my favorite role, or one of my favorites, is in the Tyler Perry movie when she has that monologue on the porch, like, Grandma, y'all better listen, you know. So like, she really hit a lot of key elements, and even if it was scripted, it was just the way that it was delivered from her. Like, you heard the message loud and clear. So rest in peace to her. She lived a very, very long life. God, 70, sis outlived that. And I'm grateful to have been here to experience some of the knowledge that she's dropped, you know, through the years.
Absolutely. Such a gem, a gift to us all, a gift to television, all the mediums, to be honest. And it's crazy because I've actually had, like, so there's like a high school in Jersey, that's a Cicely Tyson of performing arts school. I think it's a performing arts school. And she would come and she would like speak at like the graduations and stuff like that. I have some family members that went there, and even just to like hear her speak, right? And even the way that students would speak about her, and then seeing her on television, it's just like, yo, that's my grandma for real, you know? Like, she was just so, everything about her was just so inviting. It made me feel at peace. Even watching, you know, especially the Tyler Perry thing, it was like, oof.
Yes. Oof. She hit it dead on. I was sitting in front of the TV like,
y'all better listen.
Y'all in trouble.
Y'all in trouble.
Rest in peace to her. Rest in peace to Screech. Rest in peace to Screech from Saved by the Bell. Oh my gosh.
I saw that too.
Passed away. Was it today? I think it was
today.
Or yesterday. Not sure, but rest in peace to him. Man, it's just he's passed at such a young age. Yeah. Cancer is one of those things where it's like, you know, can we fix this thing? Like,
please.
That's one of those diseases that just, you can't do nothing but kind of throw up your middle finger to it, you know? Like,
literally, that's what I was thinking in my head. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a terrible thing, but heart goes out to him and well, his family, really, and his TV family. It's a hurtful thing. 2021, don't take us down that road now. Listen, we in February. Do not take us down that road. We learned from 2020. We're working on things. We got it. God, we heard you, sir.
Heard you, sir.
We got it. Like, yeah. But we're speaking positivity. 2021, what's tea, current events. Before we log off, there is one person, and I'd like to call her a queen, because sis, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but sis is living, okay? Miss Lori Harvey. Before we shut this podcast,
girl,
Miss Lori Harvey, I want to give you your flowers, sis, because you done finessed some more. You got a dude on every birthday, and your birthdays are bomb. Like, the gifts are bomb, the thoughts that is put into the experiences, and the gifts, bomb. The finesse queen. Flowers to you, Miss Lori Harvey. I'm here for it. I'm here for it all.
She got Michael.
She got Michael B. Like, I wanted to cry.
Like, like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I have some very, very close friends that like legitimately did not want to talk to anybody. It was like big mad. like if you're listening, you know who you are, okay? And it's okay, sis. It's all right. Even though, not gonna lie, I don't want to be the one, but I heard it's a publicity thing. I don't know. I don't care. Look, they're living their best lives.
They are. They look good too. They look good.
They do. They do. I can't hate on them, and I can't hate on her.
You can't.
She has it down to a science.
Yes, and she's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Oh, she
knows what she's doing. The celebrities that she's been with were like not your average Joes, and they were all, worth something. So, and Michael B, like, he seems like he freaking, what's their nicknames? Turtle and Nugget. Like, y'all got nicknames out here, Turtle and Nugget. Like, oh, okay. So I don't know. It could be publicity, but either way, I'm here for it. I like them together. I think they're super cute.
No, I do.
I'm not gonna hate.
I do too. I'm not. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not. The Lord's gonna bless me with a Michael B, you know. It's the calling me a nickname in public for me, you know.
Turtle. Asia, which one call you? Which one we call you?
I'm a think of that though, for real, because I'm just trying to get a shout out on IG. You know what I'm saying? Do they still do Women Crush Wednesday? I haven't seen that in a while.
They do. Some people do. I saw Man Crush Monday today.
Oh, okay.
Or the other day, but yeah, they still do.
Well, I'm just saying out there, if you're listening. I'm just playing, y'all. But this has been another episode of Small Talk. 2 queens, 2 perspectives, 1 topic. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.